Football has always held a unique and significant place in the hearts of many Indians. However, the sport remains commercially overshadowed by cricket and other entertainment options. While cricket enjoys an ecosystem filled with sponsorship deals, high viewership, and star power, Indian football faces numerous challenges that make it difficult to attract commercial interest. This video explores why football struggles to gain brand attraction despite its rich history and passionate following, particularly in states like Kerala, Bengal, and the Northeast. Number 1. Lack of local stars. A major reason Indian football struggles to connect with brands is the absence of local stars. In cricket, players like Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni have become household names and cultural icons. In contrast, Indian football lacks players who can generate a similar level of fandom. Although the Indian Super League features foreign recruits, their star power is not enough to draw significant brand interest. Consider this: a recent survey indicated that only 15% of Indian football fans could name a current player from the national team, while 75% could easily name a top cricketer. This disparity shows the urgent need for football to cultivate local heroes who can inspire and engage fans. Moreover, the lack of recognizable icons makes it difficult to increase fan engagement. Brands often desire to connect themselves with players who resonate with the customer base. Consequently, the absence of local talent remains a significant hurdle for Indian football's growth. Number 2. Governance issues and controversies. Poor governance and continuous controversies have significantly damaged the credibility of Indian football. Internal conflicts within the governing body have caused instability, impacting operations and diminishing fan trust. For instance, the I-League 2024-25 champions remain undecided, even though the league concluded on 6 April 2025. The decision on who will be crowned champion will be made within the federation's offices rather than on the field. Brands want to invest in sports that project integrity and reliability. However, with India's national football team currently ranked a disappointing 127th in FIFA, the perception of football as a risky investment deters potential sponsors. The team's underwhelming performance further exacerbates the situation, resulting in declining trust among fans and sponsors alike. Number 3. The disappearing viewership and marketing efforts. While clubs like Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, and Kerala Blasters have the potential to draw audiences during home games, television viewership is still low. Data from a recent sports analytics report showed that football viewership in India is around 60% less than cricket, making it hard for brands to gauge its marketability. Furthermore, the absence of cohesive marketing strategies contributes to the problem. Brands usually look for a well-defined strategy and strong positioning before investing. However, a study of prominent sports leagues found that 90% of brands prefer to invest in sports with effective marketing campaigns. Without a strong promotional push, potential sponsors remain unconvinced of the value they could gain from Indian football. Number 4. Financial struggles of club. Indian football clubs are often caught in a vicious cycle of financial struggles. Many clubs operate at a loss year after year, failing to generate sufficient revenue due to limited sponsorships and ticket sales. Reports indicate that approximately 40% of clubs in the ISL have seen consistent declines in their annual earnings, leading to necessary cost-cutting measures that compromise product quality. A recent news report revealed that Football Sports Development Limited, which has held the rights to AIFF since 2010 and launched the Indian Super League in 2014, has incurred a loss of 5,000 crores since entering into the master rights agreement with AIFF. Besides the annual fee to AIFF, the partnership involved additional expenses for FSDL, including marketing, broadcasting, and infrastructure, leading to losses amounting to hundreds of crores over the years. This number is astonishing, if accurate. How can a business sustain itself or justify these high expenditures with such significant yearly losses? It appears to be an unsustainable venture, yet many entities continue to believe that the situation will eventually improve. Brands prefer investing in ventures that show financial stability. With clubs in dire financial situations unable to innovate or enhance their offerings, the chances of attracting commercial interests remain slim. Number 5. The influence of global leagues. Another significant challenge is the overpowering influence of global leagues and football stars. Many Indian fans are deeply devoted to international competitions like the Champions League, often prioritizing these matches over local games. According to recent studies, about 70% of football fans in India prefer European clubs compared to local teams, which affects the advertising landscape for brands. This bias fosters a desire for global-level entertainment that local football cannot currently satisfy. If Indian football fails to deliver a similar level of excitement and engagement, brands will logically gravitate towards established international narratives. Number 6. Pockets of passion and unexplored potential. In regions like Kerala, Bengal, and the Northeast, there is immense passion for football. For instance, the famed Kochi Stadium in Kerala has recorded attendance figures over 39,000 during local matches. Despite these numbers, brands remain hesitant to invest. The gap between high fan engagement at local grounds and poor brand attraction can mainly be attributed to skepticism regarding the overall football ecosystem in India. The lack of substantial developments, such as youth academies and grassroots initiatives, has stalled talent pipelines. Without credible leadership and increased investment in football infrastructure, the potential for richer brand engagement remains untapped. Number 7. The digital space conundrum. Today, establishing a positive digital narrative is vital for attracting brands. Unfortunately, Indian football struggles in this regard. Daily controversies and governance issues often overshadow any positive developments. Brands seeking inspirational stories tend to shy away from environments filled with negativity. A robust strategy is sorely needed to promote Indian football, focusing on positive storytelling and showcasing the sport's rich history while setting a pathway for a brighter future. By fostering positive narratives, the sport can create a more inviting atmosphere for brands. Finally, the path forward. The revitalization of football in India presents a wealth of opportunities, but several hurdles must be addressed. It is crucial to develop local talent, enhance governance, and foster trust among fans. Only then can brands begin to recognize the value of associating with Indian football. As cricket continues to reign supreme and international football captivates audiences, Indian football is in a position to initiate a transformation. By tackling significant issues and highlighting the deep passion of its fans, football can establish itself as a viable alternative that magnetizes brands, sponsors, and a broader audience. The untold truth about Indian football is not its lack of intrigue, it's the vast potential waiting to be unlocked.